So this is my Christmas Eve workout 2020. No kettlebells today. Well, just one little kettlebell part of this workout, but no swings today. I'm resting off the kettlebells. But this workout that I'm doing today is kind of like my mobility, agility, body weight strengthening, stretching, complementary. It's my complementary routine to my kettlebell training. Remember, I'm trying to get fit enough and strong enough to be able to do the RKC, the Russian Kettlebell Challenge, in mid-2021. I've got severely damaged or arthritic knees. Well, when I say severely, they're bad. I can't do more than 10 squats without it really hurting. Well, when I first started. My lower back has been problematic for many years. I just haven't had the time to sort myself out properly. I've been too busy working with other people. Now, this lockdown has forced me to look at myself a little bit more and start to unpick all the bad habits and injuries and weaknesses that I've built up over the years. Injuries from years of lifting, contact sports, martial arts, rugby, American football, you name it, I did it, and I did it for 20 years. Shouldn't have done that to my body. Learn from me. This stuff will come back and it will haunt you when you're older, I'm telling you. So I'm also at least 30 pound overweight, 2 stone in England at least, maybe 2.5, maybe nearer to 40 pound. So it will be great if you join me on this journey to see if I can get there. One of the things for me is trying not to get injured. It's very difficult to just remaining healthy and not get injured. I take lots of supplements, I'll go into that. My diet is changing, it's getting better. Not that it was bad, but it needs to change. I'm not going to lie, some of this training is absolutely, it's tearing me apart. It's so hard to build up the lung capacity, the heart strength, because I just haven't done any of this kind of training for a long time. And remember, I trained to a pretty good level. I was a black belt in martial arts, in a couple of martial arts. And, I've done a lot of training over the years, a lot of conditioning, but it's all gone by the wayside. I'm 55 years old now. I should be 56 when I do the RKC. I think I'll be 56. Just very cold out here today. But we're hitting up a few hundred jumping jacks to start. It's just a good bodyweight warm up. Like the other day, I watched David Goggins do about 350 jumping jacks straight. And that's 1, 2, 3, 1. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. He done over 300 is the very first part of a bodyweight workout. I get to 25 and my knees, my ankles, actually I started on 15. I'm up to 25 in one go now. But it really does, you feel it a lot when you're not used to bouncing and moving. So yeah, so I'm up to 25 in one go. I'm going to try and do 125 today. When I first started, I did in groups of 15 up to about 100, then in groups of 20s up to 100. Now I'm up to 25s, and I have a break of about 30 seconds to a minute in between. It's cold out here today. So I've done 100 in 4 rounds of 25, which for me is pretty damn tough. Never done more than 100. Let's do a few more. My heart goes numb. Of the ashes, the spirits light up the night, looking down the edge of forever. So stop me or take my advice. Have you lost your will for the saving? Are you finally going insane? Getting so fed up with believing, comatose, still alive. The meals that I'm using today are 4 kilos each, so it's an 8 kilo set. More than enough. Now I'm going to do some forward lunges, and this is one of my worst exercises because of my knee problems, so I won't be going too low. I won't be bending too much, just doing how my body lets me move at the moment. I'm going to try and improve. I'm on a wire balancing tonight. I got my reasons why I'm in this game for life, but I will get at the truth somehow. You can blame anyone else for what you've done. I'm leaving the crossfire. I'm a stranger to this feeling, and my soul is leaving the crossfire any minute now. I don't know what you're dreaming about. 30 reps, and I'm about done there.
Chase your tail light. I'll be under your skin, letting you go for a while. Then I'm taking you in. Your fists like diamonds, a glimmer and punch. Shiny predator with a golden gun. Space age girl machine. Space age girl machine. Space age girl machine.
25 repetitions. So 25 repetitions. That was a 2 count mill swing.
Thought you lost me, but I'm right behind. I'm dirty and I'm fancy, and I made you blind. Your fists like diamonds, a glimmer and punch. A shiny predator with a golden gun.
Another 30 repetitions. Keep moving. Double backs. 25 reps on each hand. So before I do some stretching, I'm going to do my cool down, and that revolves around 3 key movements in 3 different planes: front to back, side to side, rotation. They're your 3 basic forms of movement, really good for the spine and the body as a whole. So we cool down with this. It's a kind of qigong type thing, a couple of minutes of each one. Just follow along. Movement meditation. Now, a lot of people ask about just meditating by being still. The truth is, you're never still. Your body inside, something's moving. Legs are stable underneath me. I'm feeling my feet into the floor. Ideally, it's best not to wear trainers. Go barefoot if you can, or very, very flat trainers. I'm not wearing the most ideal ones today. Push through the floor. Okay, so that's the Zen swings done. That's our 40-minute workout finished. All I need to do now is some stretching. The older you are, the more you stretch, before and after training. Before training, more dynamically. After training, just open up anything that's feeling tight, or anything that's problematic for you. Seen a lot of rehab people and fitness people, trainers, laugh about the fact of stretching with a stick. Now, when I used to do martial arts, in particular when I was doing Aikido, I used to use the jo for stretching all the time. If you don't know what the jo is, it's a wooden stick about 5 foot long. We would always use that for stretching. I'm going back 20 years. These things are a genius. I've got no affiliation to stick mobility, but the things you can do with this really help you, because they introduce a little bit of isometric tension in your stretch, which to my mind being as I'm fairly up on stretching, introduces a whole different kind of stretch because of the semi-elasticity in this device. It really pulls you and you can feel the stretch. I'll demonstrate. Across my entire right side, I'm feeling a stretch up into the lat, but particularly down in my obliques, my QL. So my whole side is pulling, and if I let the top bit go out a bit further, it stretches even more. I get even deeper. You can simply just stretch out the shoulder, just put your hand over the top. This is a 7-foot mobility stick, and just literally bend your knees and just let it distract your shoulder joint. Like, you can't tell you how many problems of the shoulder you can cure just by hanging. If you've got nothing to hang from, see if I put my full weight on it, this just bends, but the compression in the actual device, the compression in the mobility stick pushes my hand up and puts tension right through my body. Chest, I'll just move this way a little. Get that full stretch out there. And the other way. If you're over the age of 50, you're allowed to use a slightly lighter kettlebell. For instance, anyone under the age of 50 uses a 24 kilo, anyone over the age of 50 uses a 20 kilo. Man, I want to do this with the 24. That's my target. I don't just want to do it, I want to do it like anybody else, not just because I'm over 50 and I could do it a little bit lighter. That's a bit of a cop-out to me, but I guess it's something to fall back on, but I want to kind of rule that out. So for me, it's a 24 all the way. I have as much mobility work and stability work to do as I do strengthening and conditioning. So join me on my little quest to get myself where I need to be to do the certification. It's something I've always wanted. I've tried to do it in the past and just got injured. So now I've got myself a decent RKC level 2 coach. And you know, what he's teaching me is gold dust. And sometimes you've just got to go through it. You know, I've had people tell me that my body's not going to be able to do this, I'm not going to be able to take it. But like, fuck them. What do they know about me? Once I put my mind to something, I'm going to do it. After training, protein shake.